The elders still whisper a half-remembered history of a terrible war waged across the land, of the land itself corrupted over time, twisted by darkness and death. The children still whisper a half-forgotten ghost story. If you ever get lost in the graveyard, look to the sky and seek the sunlight. But keep moving and don't look back, because the dead are right behind you. The third stratum, Fetid Necropolis.
Okay, I've at least heard of this place before, and from what I understand, it's a lot of people's favorite stratum in this game. At least in terms of design and stuff. But I've also heard that this is around the point that the game gets a little weird and kind of just drops whatever story it was going for. So I've heard anyways. Also, the fact that I believe this game was originally supposed to have a world map kind of thing, similar to either Nexus or 4. So this place was not supposed to be in the tree, possibly, originally. Apparently there's a lot of problems with development in this game, from what I've heard anyways. Return to Ioris.
Hello again. We are in your debt.
Magnificent, you slayed the Hippogriff.
Magnificent.
Congratulations, the council now recognizes you all as masters. You continue to surprise me by how quickly you developed as adventurers. You seemed so green when you first came to the city. You're now among the elite few in Ioris who call themselves masters. I'm sure you'll continue to impress the further you explore. Allow me to present this, a reward for all your hard work. Beyond the area you felled the Hippogriff is the path that leads to the third stratum. This stratum is shrouded in mystery, and one that only a few masters have braved. By their account, the land there is twisted and warped remains of an ancient battlefield. It would be tremendous help to the council if you would report what you find there during your investigation. But for that, you should choose a title more befitting of a master. Speak to the Guildmaster of the Explorers Guild for more details. Now you've been acknowledged as masters, you have more skills. Be sure to stop by. From what I've heard mixed things about the master titles, because because it gives you like the other another 1/3 of your skill set. So like yeah, it's like a case of until you reach the third stratum, this is your entire skill set for this class outside of that part, and then you get another page for the second class. And you can only specialize in, like, one thing, which I believe Adrix is either shields or his bunker stuff. Or his guns shit. I know Gene specifically would be damage versus his binds. That kind of thing. Nexus didn't really have that for the Pugilist and the Harbingers. Though, from what I understand, Harbingers are kind of neutered in Nexus a bit because of the skills and whatnot, and they're just kind of okay. And Pugilist got massively nerfed because of just how massively overpowered they are in this game. From what I understand, I think Nexus goes by the same skill tree that 4 had, and Thunderfist is locked behind the 3rd tier for good reason. And even then, from what I understand, it's not as good. Pugilists are basically just better as bind classes in Nexus. They just got hit really, really hard with the nerf bat, from what I've heard. Anyways.
That's unfortunate. Which will you register? Well done.
Hippogriff.
Well done. What would you like to do?
Let's see if this gives more information on that. What else I just fought? Hippogriff, here we go. Yep, weak to lightning. Weak to head binds, I did see that. resistant to that instant death. You know, I'm noticing one interesting little... okay. I noticed that it's not immune to petrification. I imagine it has some resistance to petrification. Granted, the only character I have that can do that right now is Reika with her bow. But going by the fact that petrification doesn't seem to be an instant death type thing in this game, since it seems to recover after a period of time, I don't think that's much of a big deal. Whereas in every previous game, it was like, oh, you got petrification? Oh, monsters, there's no way to cure it, so it just counts as killing the monster anyways.
Hello.
Ancient king called the despot long ago marched upon Yggdrasil with his vast army. According to legend, despot's forces and their opposition clashed on the ground of the third stratum. Numerous enemies and allies alike fell there. Their deaths changed the land, transforming it into a twisted place where wraiths gather. That's why the third stratum is now called the Fetid Necropolis. It's become a bizarre forest of bones in which the undead roam. It's a dangerous place even for masters. I know I say this a lot, but please be careful. Okay,
what would
so
you like to do?
Going by his dialogue, nobody's gotten past the third stratum.
Please, be careful out there.
Welcome back. Hiya.
I heard there aren't any normal fish to catch in the third stratum. But apparently a pretty interesting fish lives up in the Fetid Necropolis instead. Please show me if you ever catch one. Okay.
Take care now.
Hey there. Heya.
Hey, I heard you reached the third stratum. You guys are amazing, seriously. So what sort of materials did you find there? Come on, I want to craft new items. Let me see.
Anything else? You got yourself a deal.
A new fist weapon,
you
haha! Oh, yeah, I might as well sell those. I always get new whenever I decide to do those quests again.
You got yourself a deal.
Oh, and those because I don't actually really use those. Let's see. I haven't already into thread. Those. God, it shocks me just how cheap those are. Like, I've mentioned it before, but it shocks me just how cheap some of this stuff is.
Deal. What'll it be? Anything else?
Okay.
What'll it be?
So that weapon I just found. Well, it's one attack lower than the +5 version. Rest. Oh, that's skill that healed 500? Huh. Interesting. Oh, right, yeah, his current one gives TP. Which is, yeah, his TP would drop down, but 89, down to 89 from 170. Yeah, I mean, considering how I have that one skill at level 10 and it costs 10 each, that's probably a good idea to keep that TP up so he can punch more.
Anything else? You're always such a big help.
Thanks for coming.
Quests. I'm looking for ores in the third stratum. If you have any, let me see
This
them.
one?
Thanks for taking on this request. Client here now. Why don't you talk to her about it yourself?
What'll it be? Which would you like to
Spooky,
tackle?
scary. Yeah, because the localization of this game added a bunch of memes into it, from what I've heard. And this was one of the examples I've seen of it.
This one?
Thanks for tackling this request. Client here is in the tavern now. Why not speak directly about the details? And most people complained about that because these games usually have more serious dialogue than the weird, goofy shit like that. Let's see. Stones on the first stratum. Floor it could be mined from is... Oh, hello. Sorry. Kind of taking notes. Got the last thing to do. Wait, are you an adventurer and you accept my request? Yay, thank you. You have any ores from the third stratum? I want to see some of them. It'd make me really happy you show me all the different kinds. Even just one would be neat, so I need all three, basically. Gotta see what ores up close so I can sketch them in my book here. Someday I'll travel up to the graveyard myself and dig all of it up. I'm not allowed to go up because I'm just a kid, but I'll go when I grow up. Oh, sorry, got off topic. Anyway, I'll be right here. Let me know when you get some ore from the third stratum. Great tree, that child won't listen. Excuse me, are you adventurers? Oh, you're the ones who accepted my request. Thank you, I've been waiting ages for someone to take it. I know this is son, but please hear me out. I've been having trouble dealing with my son lately. He keeps playing pranks around town. Of course, I've done everything. Scolded him, grounded him. It seems like he's learned his lesson one day, and he's back at it the next. There's one thing my boy takes seriously. He can't take the sight of skeletons. Even the illustration of some bones is enough to send my boy scurrying under the covers. Now, according to some old books back home, there's supposedly moving skeletons on the 11th floor in the third stratum. One look at those skeleton monsters ought to scare him straight and put him into his pranks. But I can't send my boy into real danger. That's why I wish for you to register a skeleton from the 11th floor and add its image to your codex. If you happen to come across any during your explorations, please stop and take his picture. Okay. Hey, Corona, I just happen to be selling meat. No, I don't need meat right now. I'm good. Oh yeah, the encyclopedia lady. Hansuke! Heard you passed the master exam. Congratulations, Kurohana Guild. Not only that, you're making your way to the third stratum to uncover its mysteries. Guess I shouldn't be too surprised at this point. On that note, however, I have to ask for more time to scout the place out. I promise to get you some solid info. Until then, I can keep you posted on the monsters in the Jagged Reach. Well, you win some, you lose some. Swing back if you find yourself needing more information on the monster intel. But okay, you failed to catch an insect in the labyrinth, didn't you? Would you mind telling me what it looked like, if you don't mind? I happen to have the same kind of insect in my collection, so I wouldn't mind selling it to a bug collector. Rhinobios putrid gets its name from one of the 6 large horns which is surrounded by 6 small dogs. It's docile, along with its mate. Once the bug battle begins, it holds on against most other insects. It's actually a little on the pricey side, but this Rhinobio is 200. Why would I want it? Oh, whatever.
Ah!
So you reached the third stratum? What do you think? Do you know what kind of place it is? It served as a battlefield in a huge war fought eons ago. As a result, the stratum is now scarred and left in ruin.
Be careful out there.
Alright, guild, finally.
Ah, it's you.
Kurohana, I received word from the council that you're now considered masters. I believe you've been told as much, but this earns you the right to an F. God damn it. I don't know that word very well. Let's say a legendary title. Legendary titles symbolize a master's skills. Allow me to explain using the fencer class as an example. Masters take the mantle of phantom duelists, learn skills that hone their agility and evasion. Chain duelist specialization enhances skills that benefit from follow-up attacks, which is what I'm going to give Sigmund.
Think it through well.
When choosing legendary title, you must weigh what skills you wish to learn and how they'll complement others. Also, these names are simply what we refer to them here in the Explorers Guild. You're free to rename them as you see fit. Fireslinger, Zap Queen, Stab Daddy. What? You can call yourself whatever you like. Go ahead and take a legendary title for yourself. Alright, new skills, under manage, select adventure above level 20, then choose legendary.
What would you like to do?
So like Adric, Cannon Bearer, or Shield Bearer. I've heard Cannon is super, super good. I mean, I think I have a general idea of which ones I want to give the characters. Like, Jean is obviously going to be Impact. Fights at the cost of their health, has the combat multiple opponents, which is nice. Oh no, it's Barrage. I'll need to look at their skill sets before I actually decide. I know some of them at least. Blade Dancer. Yep, single blade versus multi-blade, aka a quad wield. Her survivability will drop like a fucking rock, but her damage output will be insane. Rhiannon, I think it was Broker. Game's not ready. Once again, I will need to look. I think it's Broker. I don't know if I want to go Poisoner. Her healer sounds good, and her luck is so low that Poisoner is not going to be very good, but I'll see.
So, the time has come.
Yeah, I'll have to take a look. Master Dog, no, okay. Yeah, I'll have to take a look at the skill simulator before I decide on which classes. I almost forgot, there's something I must give you now that you're masters. Book of Mastery, times 5. Take these to Old Celestian Scholar at the tavern. He'll tell you something useful.
Don't let the labyrinth claim you.
Okay.
Thanks for coming.
Researcher of ancient texts, my calling is the forgotten tomes in the land of Arcania. Is that a book of mastery? It is said that whoever reads the legendary word shall gain experience of a veteran warrior overnight. Oh, I see. Yeah, I figured as much. It would be an honor for you if there's any who wish to learn from its ancient teaching. Please come forth. Using a book, one character will under level 19 will be raised to 20. Okay. So it's that.
What'll it be? Be
Only level
careful
20?
out there.
Jeez, that's actually like that second stratum level. Not ready for the third stratum kind of thing.
Welcome back. Thank you for your patronage.
So yeah, that level is a little low from what it sounds like. Either ways, these are all my guild members. I'm not creating any more. This is everybody. And they're all level 29, level 30, so whatever.
How can I be of service now?
Alright, finally back into this. I don't remember when the last time I played this was. It was at least a week or two ago. It's not that I don't want to play the game, it's just lack of free time. And then just not playing video games either. I don't exactly have the most consistent of schedules, to say the least. Well, otherwise I've specialized everybody. I just need to
How
remember
may I be of service?
my list, which I clearly don't have up right now. Great. Let me try to track that down real quick, because I actually wrote in a text document, like from before, where I should specialize when I'm doing that, because I looked at the skill simulator just to make sure, because yeah, so I know what skills are actually worthwhile to bother taking.
What would you like to do?
Everybody has
Is
their
there
mastery.
something else?
Can I actually look at everybody? Yep. Okay. I think this might just be my main party. So yeah, I gave everybody their titles based on their personalities and whatnot, just because. So Adric's the hero. Can I actually? Of course, I can't check that. Jean's the man. Faden's the Lady of Blades. Crimson Princess, because that's just her title in general. Guild Sister. I was going to put, like, everyone's sister or something, but it didn't fit. Though I don't really like that weird space in between those things, so that just slightly bothers me. Handsome Duelist. Frigid Reaper. And this was, of course, before I realized that she actually has a skill called Frigid Reap to begin with. Which I was specializing her in anyways, but whatever. Stoic Caster, because he's Mr. Stoic. And he just kind of went along with whatever name he was given. Master Hunter. And Busha doesn't want any titles, so she just wants to be called by herself. Anyways, as for what their classes. Oh, I can't actually check their specializations while I'm in here, can't I?
Is there something else?
Well, at least for these characters, Adric is the artillery. I think I'm going for Buster Cannon from what I saw of how much damage it does. Deals more damage when you're in the front row and they're in the front row. It's like a front mortar, basically. And I definitely wanted that, because sleep. This is actually a good opportunity for me to double check what their actual shit is. Because I don't remember what everything was on here. Jean is going full fucking damage. Because Titan Killer. It's like that giant killer move from Etrian Odyssey 3, where if the enemy has more health than you, I think it's percentage-wise. Yeah, the HP bar. So yeah, percentage-wise kind of thing. And Jean does damage to himself whenever he uses skill, so that's more damage for him constantly. Okay, it's a melee bash skill. Okay. So it's good during situations. Less HP, greater damage to less HP the party. I don't remember that being a particularly good one. This one I don't remember that being good. This is only AoE thing. It's like a case of, I saw some skills that I wasn't 100% sure if I wanted or not. But I do know, like, Overexertion, Blood Wrath, Thunder Fist are, like, the big ones that he's really good with. Yuri, I went with the ones that do status ailments. I know this one's particularly the one I like the most. This one too? Oh yeah, this has a chance to petrify. I forget what its chance is, but it's good. This one is super good. It's kind of like this. This one makes multi-hit things into single target to boost up their damage. This one makes multi-hit ones it makes any of them, like, multi-hit or single-hit, do the random hit type stuff. You know, like Galvanic Rune from 4. That kind of fun stuff. So that could boost up his damage by a pretty hefty amount. Plus him specializing in that will make Sigmund better because he's special. Because I'm having him specialized in the thing that does with status ailments. Busha's more on healing. So yeah, when users alive fall buffed, everyone has a buff, regain some health. Well, same thing. Buffed allies. Oh yeah, having them drain HP. This is basically Monarch Walk from 3, and you know how much I love that skill. But I think you need to get to level 6 in order to actually because it's like you only gain HP once every 3 steps instead of every step. So it's not 5 HP every step. I don't remember how much it's at right now at level 2. But it's not, I don't think it hits, I think at level 6 was what I was thinking of, because that's when it hits 12 HP every 3 steps, which is good enough. That'll keep them all topped off. And Reika's going status ailments, though she doesn't have any points in those, because she needs to get Smoke Light up. This will help out with, once again, Sigmund and other characters later.
Is there something else?
I can't actually look at everybody else's things, can I? No, for some reason it won't let me actually check their skill slots from there. Oh well. Faden is for sword, is for blade thing. I just need to get her more katanas. Basically, she'll sacrifice all her defense to do insane amounts of damage in multi-hits. She also has a move that's basically like, Warrior's Might from 3. Except it's like follow-ups on every single attack. The only problem is it is literally every single attack, including the enemy's attacks. But she does reduce damage to party members as well when she does that, the more higher points. And it's like follow-up, like I think 3 per katana. Like at max level, it's like 3 per katana, so she could get up to 12 hits at maximum, which is more than what you could do in 3 anyway. Well, no, you could do more in 3 if you actually had a full party specialized around that, but yeah. Rhiannon, I'm not putting in the party right now because I don't have any points to actually get her to her current specialization, which involves basically she can become a tank. Necromancers are very, very nice. It might be easier just to actually put all the characters out.
What will you do?
That way I can actually explain. Freya and Lucia.
Very well then.
That way I can actually explain them while actually looking at the skills. Let's see. It's health slash, I believe. Yep. Yep. Ally. Yeah. Ally damage less. So it's like I think she can chase once per katana right now. Then it'll be 2 once it's at level. Once I get to level 3. So if she has 4 katanas, she can chase up to 8 times. Oh no. Yeah. Okay. No. It's 1. Yeah, 1 per katana. Right. So it has to hit level 5 before it hits that. I believe at this it's like the allies take 30% of the damage that they would take. Real awesome. Skills can activate twice. Always good. Melee cut, once per katana. Some of these I don't remember if they were particularly great. So there are some nice stuff in here. Reincarnation. Yeah, she might instantly revive. But its chances are extremely low. I think it's like 10% or something like that. Multi-katana. She doesn't need more than 1 point, really. Unless she's just normal attacking. But this means I can actually start putting points into this because it'll actually be good. Rhiannon has these things. Like auto-ray might summons are right at the start. When they're might summon if her HP is low. I need to start putting points into Fierce Shield, you know, that skill that I said that wasn't terribly good, because now it can actually start being good, because you can be a tank with that. Sacrifice a Wraith, use a portion of its HP to deal equivalent damage to one enemy. 50% of its HP, I think it goes up to 100. Yep, 100% of its HP. The reason why you want that is because of this. Zombie Powder. My insta-kill. It has a pretty decent chance of insta-killing enemies. And the Wraith that you summon has the same amount of HP as the enemy you just, as the enemy that you just killed. making them pretty decent tanks at that point. The real reason why this is super cheesy is because apparently there's an FOE that's actually weak to instant death. And you can get, like, wraiths that have 9,999 HP. And just use this. And you can have 3 of them and cheese every boss in the game if you really want to. Because that just sounds absolutely hilarious and I love it. But yeah, I didn't see much of anything that's particularly good outside of those in these. But yeah, some decent stuff. Sigmund, Chain Killer. I've heard good things about this. He follows up whenever they get hit with a bind, stun, or an ailment, which is why I have a lot of characters with that now. And some of these can hit multiple times, you know, all that good stuff. I'll figure out all the details on that later. But the whole point is the fact that this has very high damage modifiers. Like, way higher damage. I think resonance was nice, too. Damage increases based on number of... Yeah. Basically, yeah, the number of times that he attacked on the last turn is how much damage this does. So if he managed to get, like, a shit ton of chains because of stuff like that, you know, because of a lot of this type of stuff, then you just pop resonance and do... I don't remember what its damage modifier is, but it's really, really high. Freya, Frigid Reap. If they have an ailment, she attacks them again. I think Ice is one of those nice ailment... weak... I think there's a decent amount of bosses or something that's weak to it, I forget. Consumes HP to do attacks, dispels it as a substitute at the end of turn. It may insta-kill. Oh, this one. Well, I believe that Panic is still very low chance of going off, because Panic is just that good of an ailment. This is one of those cases where the poison damage is actually really high, so this is good too. Of course, he also has that. And a bunch of other stuff. Lucia, I went Hawk build. So she can have more binds and do other stuff. Oh yeah, also because of that. Because of course that. I'll need to look more into details on some of her skills. Because there's some that I was like iffy on whether I wanted to go with or not.
What will you do?
What will you do?
What will you do?
Anyways, we'll go with the party that I was using before, just to be on the safe side. Faden doesn't have enough weapons to really be super good right now. Rihanna needs more points in order to actually do her shit. Although I could bring her along with me, which would be fine. I could also just go with this party and just level her up later. No problem. We'll have Reika with us. Yuri and Busha. That way we have decent heals.
Very well then.
So we'll see how well we can go around.
Don't let the labyrinth claim you.
Yeah, we'll go around the labyrinth for a little bit. Okay. Now I don't remember if I actually grabbed the quests. Nope. Okay.
What'll it be?
I probably have the quests already, because I totally forgot about them. I know there's something about a skeleton. Oh, get all the ores. Gotcha. Okay. Easy enough.
Leaving so soon?
Alright, Fetid Necropolis. Okay, finally. Okay, the skulls are the shortcut indicators. Good to know. Right. Just making sure that it's not one of those cases where this place is going to have a lot of one-way ones. Oh, okay, I was over here. Doesn't show how much I was paying attention at that time. Watch as I still miss shortcut skulls all the time. As you emerge from the stairs, the air around you grows thick and heavy with a stale odor. The area is littered with monstrous bones, structures that look like ruins from ancient times and gravestones of unknown origin. When we take a step into the ominous, desolate marshland, a familiarly chipper voice pierces through the chilling silence.
Hello there!
Hello there, Corona. We call this dump the Fetid Necropolis. Undead abominations round every corner, the ground itself covered in toxic waste. It's pretty cool if you ask me. As familiar as you are with the Celestian Grove, you gather cool in the sense means deadly. The young necromancer continues with a wink. Now you all learned legendary tiles, I'm sure you can handle the creepy crawlies. Don't drop your guard, I'm dead serious. The woman next to Lily leans over and murmurs something in her ear. The necromancer nods and smiles. Which one I want to talk about, but I'll save it for next time. Hang in there till then, okay? With that, Lily takes a step back and the Harbinger woman gazes at you in turn.
Hey.
Hey, there's a dead end to the back of the path leading west from here. Our base of operations is over there. Okay. Look around you, this stratum's no joke, so we set up a secret base on this floor. We kept it under wraps, but I'll make an exception for you. Feel free to use our camp when you need the rest to regroup. With that, the Necromancer and Harbinger duo disappear into the shadowy marshland. The unearthly graveyard sprawls before you, inviting you to brave its horrors. If you dare! Oh, okay, so there's nothing over here. Like, there's nothing in 6 and 7, period. Oh. There's that. They said they were to the west. Damn it! Let's see what's over here first. Okay, there we go. Skeleton! Huh, spooky. I wonder if that thing's weak to ice. Considering how it's it's flaming. It's weird to actually see skeleton enemies in this game, but okay. Okay, what can Adrian do? Let's try to put that boy to sleep. Jean, you can punch that thing. Got it with ice. Have much that I can do.
Is this okay?
Go to hell! That's for last.
Oh, right, yeah, arm binding. But yeah, well, yeah, he has a gun, so he's good. Let's say, should he be attacking for the back row? I forgot, most of my back row characters actually have ranged weapons aside from Busha. He has nothing to do right now.
I can still keep going.
Recall the request you accepted to the register of skeleton monsters in your codex. Crash Skull and Bone Archer are registered to your monsters codex. There should be enough to satisfy the child. It's unlikely she'll say 2 aren't enough, but you could always search for a 3rd. Okay, so there's more skeletons around here. Good to know. I wasn't going back immediately anyways, but you know. Let's see. I'm gonna actually check those monsters real quick. Okay, Bone Archer is weak to fire and light. Of course, the one element I didn't use. Ice, yep, ice and pierce. Good to know. Also weak to paralysis. Bat. Oh, stun. Gotcha. And head binds. Oh, that the other one's resistant to arm binds. Gotcha. Okay. Good to know all that fun stuff. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's what. I was wondering where I heard that sound. Okay. Mine!
Let's see.
one thing.
I'm so lucky.
Obsidian. So we got 2 things. I only have 2 types. You think that's enough? Report back to the tavern. No, I want all 3, man. Gotta get the maximum rewards. Brigands. I'll have her do something.
All right.
Excuse me.
Let's go. Just
Is this okay?
Resist to lightning, gotcha. Ice stab. Oh no. Okay, weak to fire. Gotcha.
Best for last.
What? What?
Come at me, bruh. Let's go.
Good luck.
You're way too slow.
Oh, Yuri went down. Shit. I would want to save this for later, but
Watch me.
I'll deal.
I'll do my best. Don't worry. Hope it works.
Let's go.
This should do.
Go to hell. That ain't nothing.
maybe I'll use a decoy bunker since I actually have something I can use that with. Oof, that hurts. Forgot that it does that shit.
Come at me, bruh.
Good luck. Don't worry.
Ah!
Is it over?
Jeez. I got a conditional drop at least. That's nice. Okay, petite Spriggan. Squishy legs, ice stab. If it's back into a corner, it'll unleash its power. Oh, so once by itself. Gotcha. Weak to poison, good to know. Weak to fire, I figured that out. Resistant to lightning. Okay, blind poison. Basically the same shit. Okay. I can wander around a bit because Yuri will recover some health. Once it gets red, I can switch over. There's nothing up here. Okay, maybe recover here. Oops. Along this eerie passageway is a spot where a bright light filters through a canopy above. You stop beneath it. The light is warm, soothing your weary bodies. Oh, okay, cool. After regaining some stamina, you feel ready to keep exploring. But before you leave, you know something can stop in your tracks. There's green grass growing beneath your feet. Look around, there isn't any grass growing elsewhere. It's only green on this particular spot. Perhaps the sunlight pouring down here allows some plants to grow here, but now is no time for gardening. It's an interesting tidbit of information, yet you can't think of any practical use for it just now. It's worth noting, though. Realizing it's time to stop dilly-dallying under the sunshine, you return to your exploration. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Let's go. That thing's weak to fire and lightning. Basically everything that the other one's not weak to. Which actually still works. Also weak to shots. That's good. Defense decrease, okay.
Last one.
Okay. Oops, had that. Okay, age up levels up. Let's see what hero. Is it still good? Right to sleep. Don't really care. I mean, this is fast. Don't care about that because Curse sucks. Alright, okay. That can be good because apparently that counts overheals too. But I don't have a character that can do overheal. I think I had to do Rake in the other spec in order to do overheals. Because it's percentage wise. There's the equator damage zone. I forget how much damage that actually does. Slow pressure was that? Okay. Right. I'll give him that.
I did it.
Oh, right here again, level up. Okay, Rika did. She needs to start getting into that.
Yes! I did it! I did it!
So we can try to get that. Auto smoke, which will randomly cast one of her smoke skills that she has. May stun a smoke debuffed enemy. May petrify. May spread elements to all enemies. Stuff like that. Smoke bomb's good. Fire damage to dispels them of their debuffs, but inflicts them. Yeah, dispels one of their debuffs, but still keeps their ailments. But the damage that it does is really high. So she still has some good stuff that I can learn. A lot of stuff for her to learn. Hello?
Excuse me.
I thought I used Thunder Fist. It's called a Soul Taker. Yeah, I used Titan Killer. Whoops, I misread that. There we go.
Yes, you do.
You're way too slow.
Oh, right, yeah, I forgot about that. He has Reserve Magic, which actually deals damage, more damage on the next turn that uses the same element as the previous magic, but increases the damage of the next spell on top of it. So if I do this, I think it does lightning. I think it's like, does fire damage instead. Something like that. I don't remember entirely how it works, I just remember it being good. Didn't matter.
Oh, well.
Oops, no, Soul Taker, huh? There it is. Resistant to lightning, okay. Which I expect machine-looking things to be weak to it. Weak to ice. Weak to instant death. And curse. And leg bind. I guess leg bind would make sense. Okay, good to know. Let's try this. Whoops. No. Surprising. Nothing here. Figures as much. And the other one's a dead end. I went this way because I thought that would be the dead end. Oh,
What's that?
something here. As the path you're taking comes to a dead end, a cold, unnatural shiver runs down your spine. The air, which had been humid moments ago, suddenly turns frigid as winter's morning. Your breath leaves white clouds in the chill. Quick look around shows no visible changes in the graveyard around you, but the drop in temperature has left everyone feeling nervous. Perhaps a closer investigation could give a hint to the source of this preternatural cold, but ignoring it altogether may be a wiser choice. You probably turn around and leave this place. Okay. I think we're good. Alright. Once again, find yourself at the end of an alley where a cold chill still lingers. Probably would be safe to leave the area, but the temptation of investigation and natural fragility. Check it. Here's how this ominous atmosphere, Yuri steals their nerves. They step forward, then spread their arms and close their eyes. Chant a cantrip in an effort to sense the use of magic nearby. But the next moment, Yuri opens his eyes and shakes their head. Whatever it isn't emitting any mana. Perhaps the foreboding aura was a figment of your imagination. Just as you turn to go, Jean screams bloody murder. The rest of the panicked party watches as Jean flails about, shouting that someone or something touched them. After promptly looking them over, Jean rips off Yuri's jacket, revealing a black slug crawling on it. It seems the slug fell from the ceiling and it happened to land on Yuri. After Yuri picks up the slug and chucks it away, you resume exploring. A little shaken, but no worse for wear. Okay. These are the doors in the labyrinth, I imagine. Yep.
Huh?
While creeping through the graveyard, step into a small enclosed clearing. Tombstones of various sizes are scattered in a grim reminder of the lives lost here. You lower your heads towards the tombstones and offer a silent prayer to the departed. And when you look back up, you know something shining behind one of the stones. This place is full of death, disease, and worse. It might be safer not to disturb these graves. Check it out! As you step around the gravestones to walk behind it, your foot meets nothing but air. Evidently, this hole is only half buried. You tumble over the side of the open grave. But at the last moment, Reika manages to catch you and pull you back up, saving you from one seriously nasty fall. You decide to pay more attention to what's at your feet before returning to your wanderings. Aha, okay. Thunderfist can take those guys out.
Come at me, bruh.
This should do. Good luck.
Okay, I have any resistance to that. That was just what I was making sure of.
This works.
Well, that did work. Nice.
Easy.
So at least 3 steps. Going by the fact that doesn't go, that means there's nothing up there. Hi. I thought so. That's what the light means. I'll mark that now. Oh, fuck.
Whoa!
That didn't work.
There's a spot, not that. Okay, well, I guess it's all 3. it takes a while for it to respawn. Gotcha. Feeling that that light had something to do after I saw the skeleton. Is like I saw the light around here. I was like, am I gonna have to step into it for like some sort of skeleton or FOE puzzle sort of thing? Okay, so skeletons show up at very specific spots like that. I might mark them just to keep track of where they're at. Considering how they seem to just respawn, unless you probably kill them, I'd imagine. I could probably turn the color off, you know. Thank you. Sure. Haven't seen any of the shortcut skulls lately. Oh, fuck you! This guy's a rude boy.
Idiot!
They're so fast!
Actually.
Party time! It's showtime!
They're so fast!
Oh, I see. I have to look. Okay, gotcha. Makes more sense. Oh, no, not putrid. Rika.
Thank you!
I'm gonna guess that that does not count. It's probably not in the codex anymore. Nope. I should have figured. I couldn't choose it that easily. It's a red FOE, so I don't really want to mess with it, even though there's a chance I could probably kill it. I mean, it did a good amount of damage, but it looks like it only hits one person at a time. At least from what it looked like, anyways. It can only hit one person at a time. Another one? Oh, okay. I might have to be in its line of sight like this. Yep. Unless there's something else. I mean, I think this is I think this is intended to be those statues and not a ghost like I thought it was. Thinking about it, but whatever. Okay, no, nothing that I can really use. I think that's good enough. I'm about done with this floor. Oh, about done with this floor already. Stairs are probably right over here. Okay. So the save point. No, not yet, not yet. Good, yes. Yep, I thought there was going to be an event down here. While treading lightly through the cemetery, you find a small cave at the marsh's edge. You can't see what's inside, but the sound of living things is echoing from deeper within it. There must be some kind of bird or beast living there. Why not? Thankfully, Yuri's vision is keen enough to see in the dark. Yuri peers into the darkness. Apparently, the cave is full of bats. After the group huddle, you vote to throw rocks into the cave and scare away the bats. Suddenly pelted by rocks, the bats screech in fear and fly from the cave. You feel sort of bad for forcing the animals out of their roost. Now you can check the cave for loot without any worries. Inside, you find some medicine. It's sealed, so it's still usable. Ooh, that's good medicine. After gathering the items, you leave the cave and resume your wanderings. Right, those assholes. Everything here is weak to fire, at least, so that's something.
Come at me, bruh.
This should do.
Okay, I was just double checking on dash. Here's damage and stuff. Okay.
Excuse me. Is this okay?
fishing spot. Okay. Skeleton fish.
That's it.
It's the only fisher person I got, isn't it? Okay, this area is much bigger than I was actually expecting. Shit. I thought it was just gonna be a quick jaunt right over to the exit. That might work, actually. God damn it, she's so low on TP right now.
I'll go.
Watch me.
My turn. I'll go.
Watch me.
I'll continue.
I want to keep hedging his ball on standby just in case.
I'll give it a try.
All right.
Excuse me.
Ooh.
Go to hell.
I hope this works.
Best for last. We got a good thing going here.
Oh, it worked. Alright, I need all of those. I don't have all those. Oh, right, yeah, that's that stuff, right. I thought so. I had a feeling that's where this side was going to take me. Yep. Damn. I was hoping to get that third one. guess it doesn't matter in like this area, but I'd like to mark it anyways. Should be, yeah, the stairs should just be like right over here, shouldn't they? Right there, haha. Or not? Oh, huh. Well, that's a surprise. Either I walked right past them, or they're not right here. As you walk through the graveyard, a crumbling stone monument built untold ages ago looms above you. There seems to be letters engraved on the monument, but it's so old that you can't decipher the words. Wondering whether there's anything else is worth your attention, you search and find a beautiful drinking horn, resting in a monument shade. The drinking horn is crafted from solid gold and intricately shaped like a ram's horn. Upon closer inspection, the horn is brand new. Not only that, it seems incongruous. God damn it. From the style of the gravestones raised around you. You can reach toward the drinking horn or leave this eerie place at once. Go for it. After being compelled by some unseen force, you reach for the horn and pack it in your bag. Shaking away the strange feeling that you are under an outside influence, you leave. Oh, I thought I was going to drink some weird water and recover all my TP. That's actually what I was thinking it was going to do. Did it say that was a key item? Yeah. Interesting. There they are. I just marked the spot on the map wrong. Okay, makes sense. Yay. Oh, damage force. This place. First off, wait, that town's right over there. Damn it. Oh, it has fire.
Just one more. Don't worry.
He's at lower health for the minute now.
Don't worry. That's the flop.
Okay, let's see. Yuri. A block. After hitting it, yep, that's pretty nice. That's good shit right there. Let's see, how long does it take? I think it takes to level 5. Oh, it just decreased the attack up. Gotcha. While decreasing the TP cost. And just so I come to 20, right? Okay.
Cool.
Get that up.
Did it work?